outs left, I came back 7 runs. Huh?
Y'all gonna be so bored down there.
I won't be.
You're gonna be bored.
I won't be.
You're gonna be bored.
I won't be bored, dude.
Like, yeah.
I'm
We're trusting them.
Oh, I'll miss you guys, but I know how to make my life pop. Like today, I got up and found something to do.
I was feeling to find something to do. I was so
You should come down and tell me, Dad, I want to go do something. What you doing today? I ride out with you. You would have fun down there. A bunch of girls down there in bikinis. You would have fun.
Joe Autumn is spitting it.
Wednesday Night Baseball brings us to Comerica Park in downtown Detroit.
This is me, Randy, and Chelsea.
3-game interleague series between the Miami Marlins
We about a bunch of people.
and the
We have
Detroit
fun.
Tigers. Interleague baseball next.
I was supposed to go to Wildwood today, but we looked the weather up. It was raining out there.
Is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Detroit. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy
Next week is Hatfield and
right now while he's taking his warm-ups,
Southward.
he's thinking about one thing.
I'll wait to go to the Super Honda Beach.
Century 100. That's a pretty big feather that you'll be able to put in your cap, and we'll see how he does in
Leading off
this one
tonight
here
for
today.
Miami.
Digging in, Martin Prado. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. So, guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the hard plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off him. And to boot, the defense was on its heels.
With that, a look at the batting order for the Marlins. Nero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts and drive the baseball out of the yard to create their runs.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is...
Oh, that's right. That's why I put it up there. To watch this game play is so smooth. There you go, right here.
What is up, Madden fans? I am your host, Adam Rank. Nobody. One person applause break. I wanted a bigger pop than Trevor Noah, but that's okay. I'm still stoked to be here live from EA Play here in Los Angeles. Now, back at the NFL Draft, we revealed a ton of new features coming to Madden 20. Since then, we've been asking what you, the fans, want to see. Well, guess what? We've heard those...
That's been putting in the time and the
Party
work
is a
all
long
the
time to
time.
listen to talk.
Now it's about pushing myself every single day to get better. It's about passion. I'm going out there having fun. You have to make sure that you're just evolving and never being satisfied with where you're at. Coming into the league, it seems like every single year there's some different guy that's just faster and stronger and bigger. And so you have to find different ways to get better. And those are the guys that find ways to win in the end. Every single year from college to come into the league, and as my career goes on, I just keep getting better and better at the approach from each play and recognizing what you have to do to have success. First time I ever ran out the tunnel in front of that crowd, it was a surreal feeling, and I'll never forget it. My expectation was to win the Super Bowl, and I fell just short of that. You use that stuff as motivation. This is just the beginning.
I can't do it.
Oh, wow, Patrick Mahomes. Give it up. He's amazing. He's an amazing quarterback. He's living the journey that you'll be taking on in face of the franchise And joining me right now is Madden Community Manager Israel Cruz, a.k.a. Asian K. To give us a little bit more information on Face of the franchise, as well as some of the other exciting features that are coming to. What do you think?
There's a lot of changes this year.
You know, you look a little crispy up top, and you know, me too. So I brought you one as well.
I appreciate
kind of
doing that
way, but yeah.
I wear a 7 3/4. Although there's a guy in the Khalil Mack jersey. Take off the Chiefs cap.
Dave Lawrence.
Put this on.
There you go. Don't give away those secrets. You gotta protect the nines. Thank you so much. You know, over the last few weeks, we've been talking about Madden 20 on live streams, and it's been great. Our community has been really engaged, and we've been asking them questions. What do you want to see here at EA Play? And this is the culmination. We took their feedback. We're going to talk a little bit about those things. And regarding Face of the franchise, our players want to see an NFL draft experience, kind of like what's going on. So you'll see on one of these screens right here, what's really great is you're going into the NFL draft sequence right here. You're in the green room. You know, your player's a little bit nervous, representing the Texas Longhorns, Gold Horns, and hasn't finished that cheeseburger right there. So
it's still Los Angeles. The Rose Bowl from a couple of years ago, still looming large. So be cool with that. Well, listen, don't get mad at me. Just stop Vince Young. All right, so here's the thing. So this is all awesome. I love the detail there. Once you get drafted, you're now in franchise mode and all that stuff. And I hear the Pro Bowl is coming back too. What else should Madden fans know?
Yeah, so it's really cool. The Pro Bowl is back in Madden 20. When you're going to go and install the game, you're going to be able to play the Pro Bowl, get your hands on those superstar X Factors, play with them a little bit. But our franchise players are wanting to see more about the scenario engine, and we're going to show a little bit about that. Now, the scenario engine, what it does, it brings dynamic quests, kind of dynamic challenges into the game that help you improve your player and their ratings week to week. So that's pretty awesome. But you said it earlier, people want to see more about gameplay, so we're going to go ahead and talk about gameplay.
Is there a blog where they can check all that stuff out too?
Yes, there is. We've written quite a few blogs. We have Gridiron Notes, which you can go ahead and search the web, you'll find those. But we also have a franchise deep dive blog that details everything out coming to franchise in Madden 20.
Okay, for all the play callers and armchair coaches, what else can they look forward to?
You know, like real estate, it's like location, location, location. People want playbooks, playbooks, playbooks.
Of course.
Now this year, Madden 20, we're having RPOs coming into the game, which are run pass options, which is great. But not just that, but our players have been asking for new formations. So right here, we have out of the Raiders playbook, a unique formation, which is actually called double, single back double off close. And what's great about this is a PA sweep play we've got going on right here, which is absolutely great. Our players are excited about that, but what I'm excited about is that throughout the course of the season, we're going to go ahead and evolve those playbooks, and as things happen in the NFL, we're going to bring that stuff to the NFL.
Yeah, I see the one Derek Carr fan out there was very excited to see that Raiders playbook. I know that we've got a lot of, 2 Raider fans. Wear a jersey next time. I can't identify you without it. It's okay. Listen, I'm talking to Israel, though. Here's the thing. Now, we've got a lot of Madden Ultimate Team fans in the house. Am I right? Yeah, right? They want to know more about the content that you're going to be bringing to the table. Tell us a little bit more about those Ultimate missions.
Yeah, so Ultimate missions are great. A lot of times our Madden Ultimate Team players, when they log into the game, they're always trying to find the most up-to-date content. So one of the things this year that we're trying to do is provide them kind of a guide, an information hub, so then when they log in, they're not spending all that time looking in different areas. They can get the player items that they want for their team to make the best squad possible. Hey, I heard that. So one of the things that's absolutely great, let's say Khalil Mack has an amazing game on Sunday. You know, you log into Madden, you log in Madden Ultimate Team, you want to be able to find it. So basically, we're going to go ahead and provide you that information guide, that step-by-step process, so you can get that item on your team.
Now, the Khalil Mack fan sitting here loves hearing that. The guys, the 2 Raider fans over here, not so much, whatever. We appreciate what you guys, I know, that talk about the Rose Bowl being too soon. Yeah, we love the Raiders. I love John Gruden, what he's done for our team. Now, the thing that I'm most excited for, though, is the superstar X Factor abilities. These make the superstars, play like superstars. And you're going to give us a little bit of a reveal on some of these abilities?
Yeah, so our players have been asking us to go ahead and talk about these superstar X Factors. The first one we're going to reveal is Alvin Kamara, which is great. He has in-zone abilities. He also has superstar abilities, and we're going to go ahead and take a look right here. What's cool about his zone ability is called Satellite. You've heard of Satellite back.
I know what it is.
Yeah, okay. So, yeah, I mean, these guys are...
Explain it for everybody else.
Yeah,
Did they break it down how you got to get to that ability?
You guys have seen the tape.
Like, you got to do like 3 different plays to fucking break the yardage.
It's crazy. He's
and then
absolutely
once you
amazing
do
out of the
that,
backfield, but he also
he's
has
wide
superstar
open.
abilities. So the superstar abilities are matchup nightmare. So basically, you're going to go
So
ahead
it's not like he's just going to start out with
to go
that
ahead
shit.
and catch the ball against linebackers and DBs, and also better route running. I mean,
So if you shut him down from the 3 abilities in the game, he can't do that shit.
Actually does for him is that it allows him to have 4 additional pop routes.
They have that.
And pre-play
They probably
adjustments.
stole it from
Love
him.
that. Now, listen. Everybody who
So if he gets like 3 3-pointers in a row, then
zone abilities and superstar abilities.
Like all
Yeah,
his
so for
attributes
zone
upgrade
abilities, we talked about
for, like,
satellite. So what's going to happen is in game, you're going to go ahead.
Well,
and
this is going to be for the game.
on how to go ahead
So
and get
you
your
have to
player
knock
in the
him
zone.
back.
And Clint's going to talk a
But
little
if you
bit
never
here
let him get to that point, like, all right, say he breaks 2 plays for 30 yards, but he doesn't break the 3rd play for 30 yards, he has to start all over.
Always on, and not just that, but it brings like a unique authentic feel to that specific player. So with tomorrow, one of the things that we were actually showing right there
Like shit like
is
that.
it's
Like
going
he's
to
not gonna be able to do
go
that
ahead and do some amazing
unless he
things out of that.
unlocks all his abilities. He can't do it.
Totally. I mean, our players have been asking.
Which I thought was a
They
good
want the
idea.
Players to feel like NFL
But if you watch
superstars
the
when they're
defense,
on
the AI this year, it actually looks like, oh, they're
Okay,
looking.
now to help us get even more down.
Remember how nobody would ever cover the flats unless you did it? Like I was watching this year, I was like, oh, they're covering the flats. Finally,
On the stage here in just a moment is one of the best wide receivers on the
yeah,
planet.
they're following their fucking where they're supposed to be.
From the University of Southern California, a hardcore Madden fan. Ladies and gentlemen, all the way in the back, give it up for Juju
He makes so
Smith-Schuster.
much money.
He's
Everybody
good.
loves
He ain't making shit, man.
Everybody loves
He
Juju.
ain't making nothing now. He's good.
Well, he made Madden a lot of money.
He'll be the highest paid wide receiver. So.
There it is. The crowd loves Juju, right?
He's good though.
He is good. He's got a great attitude. I love the kid.
Guys, oh my goodness. You know
Did you see what he did for the kids for Halloween?
Appreciate you taking the time.
He put his whole uniform on, was standing out in the street trick-or-treating with the kids,
Well, he went to
knocking on doors.
He went to prom with some kid because his date left.
That shit, to me, is what you were supposed to be as a fucking superstar.
To come back again.
I would never hate on that man.
And he plays.
He could bury the Dolphins for 4 touchdowns. I wouldn't give a fuck. I like you, dude.
Now you had a monster year once again. You know,
He was
you're
18 in
obviously
the
one of the
league.
best players in the league. Kind of go through the thought process when you're on the field,
No, you
you're
can't
in
do it.
zone, you see single coverage.
He was, bro.
What are you thinking?
He
can't.
just turned 20.
You gotta do. You gotta do 3 years of college.
Knowing that the defense
Can't
is coming
be.
and
They're gonna allow it.
Yeah, but he didn't.
And all I can think in my head is like,
He had to. He might have graduated high school at 16.
He graduated early. Cause
let's make a play, big plays. Did you make big
he
plays?
came.
You had a
Like, he got
97 yard
drafted when he was
reception.
like.
Or did you? 2?
We got.
Yeah, 2. Oh, no, that's right. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to sell you short. Now, in addition to getting all those yak yards, you're also known for wrestling away those jump balls. So it's no surprise to me that your zone ability is double me. Is it cool if we take a look? Yeah, let's check it out.
Yeah, so what you guys are going to see right here with Juju, like Juju said, once he gets that single coverage and he is in the zone, there is no stopping him. The only way that you're going to be able to stop him is to go ahead and double cover him. And at the end of the day, you know, it's a new meta to the game. If you want to stop Juju, you got to double cover him.
Well, first of all, you can't stop him. Let's just put that out there right now. What did you think? Do you think we nailed it? What do you think?
That's awesome. That's crazy. That's definitely something I see myself doing. You know, the double coverage, especially this year, it's gonna be super exciting, and I just can't wait. Not having an X factor, I can't wait to use it in the game, use myself in the game.
Are you ready to check it out? Are you excited to start playing?
Super excited.
All right. Well, you're in luck because we've got Madden 20 playable right here at EA Play. You and Agent K can go try it out. Agent K, is there any way that our fans at home can maybe try this out as well?
Well, you know, I think a lot of people that are here are going to get a chance to go ahead and check out our closed beta that's going to be happening for Madden 20. It's going to be happening on June 14th to the 16th. But I believe over at the Madden booth, we're giving out some codes. You guys may have seen it. So if you haven't checked it out, go over to the booth. There's going to be a blog up. I believe Mammoth People, Steve Carl is going to go ahead and be talking about that, putting out, check out our social channel. All that information is packages there. I brought a couple of codes here for Juju. We're going to give Juju some codes as well. We're also going to be sharing on social channels. Check that out. A lot of great information. You want some big mine? Are you sure?
What?
All right, big mine. But no, it's actually awesome. Not just that, but we're going to work with Juju. He's going to be giving out codes on his channel. So again, tune into our social channels. All the information there about the closed beta happening on June 14th, the June 16th. But since you're here, you guys can grab it early, download it, and get ready for June 14th.
All right, thank you so much.
This year, I think it's July. Yeah, they moved it up.
They must really be feeling this, dude.
You know I'm taking off.
There he goes. Handing out those codes.
You know I'm taking off for this.
I don't know if he's gonna. All right. Well, Juju's gonna go get a taste of what Madden 20 is all about.
What Madden haven't I brought?
Because we've got even more
Since you were born, I brought every Madden.
Please welcome to the stage.
Last Madden was trash, and I knew it was gonna be, but whatever.
Clint Oldenburg, put it together, everybody.
Sometimes they. Madden.
You got big that do this. That's what I like.
Oh my
They're bringing NFL players in to make this game.
Those X Factor abilities, but I want to dig a little bit deeper.
See how big the boy he played.
How they impact gameplay.
That's a great question. I'm going to follow up with a question for you first.
Okay.
I'm trusting you to give me the right
He's
answer.
played in the NFL for
What are
years.
some reasons you like to watch football?
I like yelling at my fantasy players.
That's a good one. Anything else?
Oh, you know what? I like watching superstars play like superstars. When you have somebody like Juju Smith-Schuster, I want to see him make some big plays.
That's exactly right.
That's why you have to follow.
Yeah, that was a hard assignment, man. It was a really hard assignment.
Trevor Noah,
Great.
Juju, and now Clint.
You know what that means. We gotta fucking play Jamal and even
The
tighter.
NFL is such a star-driven league. It's no different. We set out with a creative vision this year to make our stars feel like stars. So we created this ability system known as Superstar X Factors. These abilities are going to
We're gonna have a quarterback this year with Jacksonville. You're going to Nick Foles.
Powerful.
Bro, that's always my downfall. And then I always spend all this time getting a quarterback, and y'all already have 6 Super Bowls, and I got a rookie quarterback, and he gets sacked every time. He don't know how to throw the ball.
I'd love to see him go out there and do his
Now I got Nick
Yeah,
Foles.
we got some cool stuff to show you here with
Look, I only got one Super Bowl this year. That was
Bazooka
it.
is his zone
I didn't
ability.
have any.
Now, to get into the zone, you have to do an in-game
I got
objective.
I got
Mahomes
3
usually complete 4
championship
passes
games
of
and I
30
came
yards
out
or more.
one
Once
Super
you
Bowl.
get inside the zone,
I don't
denoted
like
there
the
by his
score.
X Factor icon,
This car.
he can throw the ball further than anyone else in the game.
Well,
His
remember,
max
this
pass
is
distance
beta.
has increased about 15 yards to about 80.
Oh, he just
You can
wants
bomb
there.
the
Yeah, he threw 85 yards this year.
Bro, he didn't even step. He just bazooka. He's sick of bazooka.
Exactly. 4 passes of 30 yards or more, that's traveling in the air 30 yards, so the rack yards don't count.
Now, this all makes sense because obviously Mahomes has a hell of an arm, but can all quarterbacks make throws like that, or is this just exclusive to him?
Bazooka is exclusive to Patrick Mahomes. I mean, he's got the big arm. He's on record as throwing an 83-yard pass. We may be selling him a little bit short, but this is not a gimmick ability. These things are inspired by their real-life skills that make them special.
So that's his zone ability. Does he have any others?
Yes,
I'm
he also has
backing up.
superstar abilities.
He in a
As
4 wide receiver
as an
set,
X
I'm
factor,
backing
one of our
the
better
fuck
X
up.
factors. He has a zone ability and then superstar abilities. We're going to break down his loadout here, right here. We got Escape Artist first, and as everyone knows, he's a dual threat quarterback. Escape Artist gives him elite agility and speed when scrambling on passing plays. Mahomes, right?
Yeah, it does. Unfortunately.
I mean, that's what he
He is
does.
floating.
And then Dashing Deadeye gives him perfect passing accuracy when throwing on the run. So it's a nice little combo there. Perfect passing accuracy is the best accuracy you can have in our game. And then here's
This
the red
is
zone.
something I haven't
Red
seen
zone.
man before. Watch this play. Watch how on the money this
He's
is.
inside the 20-yard line.
You can't throw that last year's Madden.
Lastly,
You can't do it.
I'm really
give me all
excited about
gas
this
now.
one.
Better when they
He's
give me
gonna
all the
have perfect
special
accuracy.
abilities. I'm gonna be.
Back in the game
Bro,
after perfect
yeah,
accuracy
I'll be
across
doing
body
it
throws.
south in
Exclusive to him is the no look
And
signature.
2K, it's 4-1.
That's his
It's
signature
4-1.
look. That's exactly what he does every Sunday, and everybody gets upset about it. And this is the thing, though. I know Mahomes.
God, I said I wasn't running another league this year, but goddamn, it's looking good.
If I'm on the other side of the ball, like, what can
Look,
I do?
I just don't have the time to do it, man.
Because that's the question our players are going to want to know.
It's frustrating.
Yeah, it's a chess match. So just like in the NFL, the way to shut down a high-powered passing game is pass rush. The defense is going to have knockout conditions when these guys are in the zone. You're going to see here Mahomes with his X Factor icon lit up. He's in the zone. Von Miller's going to sack him. The objective for the Broncos in this game is sack Mahomes, knock him out of the zone. So each team's going to have ways to counter each other.
So again, it's authentic football conditions. It's a chess match. It's all that stuff.
Exactly. And if you pull that objective off, you knock him out of the zone, then he has to go through his objectives again to get back into the zone.
All right, well, that's a little bit reassuring. I'm glad that there's some checks and balances that go along with all that stuff, but we all know.
Yeah.
I know you're an offensive guy, but defense wins championships.
That's all they can
You see
give
what the
that
offense
on
can
the
do.
Jaguars, so they got to give
Let's talk about the
Jalen.
defensive side of the ball.
Yeah.
You know who I want to see? One of the most incredible athletes in the NFL, regardless of position, Aaron Donald. What's he all about?
Yeah, I mean, Aaron Donald is scary.
You see
give
the
up Aaron
picture,
Donald.
man?
Oh, Miami, they gonna get that to
is
me.
scary. So I played offensive line when I played. I knew I couldn't block him. That's what he did in this chair. So he's reflected pretty well. He's got his own ability called fearmonger.
Okay.
What makes him special is when he gets in the zone, he can actually apply pressure penalties to the quarterback, even when he's engaged in a block. Typically, those penalties only occur when you're free rush, unblocked to the quarterback. He does it while he's blocked. We're going to take a look at some of these. He also has superstar abilities. He's in the video. There was the pressure penalty applied to the quarterback.
Right.
In addition to that, he has pass rush elite. That's a superstar ability that gives him quicker, faster pass rush shed moves as a pass rusher. And then under pressure, makes those penalties he's applying to the throw power and throw accuracy of the quarterback more punitive. So he's quite a disruptive
Wait,
pass
it's only
rusher.
one
Because that's
person
one of the
per team,
things,
that's
too.
it?
It's not necessarily, especially with somebody who's playing defensive tackle, it's not somebody who's always going out there and getting sacks. It's guys who are going out there and also getting pressure up the middle, pushing offensive linemen into the face of the quarterback.
Yeah, it lends itself to more strategy in the game. You got to know who you're playing against. You got to know who you're playing with. Like I said, it's a chess match out there. And then one important note here with all the passing abilities, you said Mahomes seemed really powerful.
Oh, damn.
Putting pressure on the quarterback is going to be the direct counter to a lot of those abilities.
And that takes them off their game, and that takes them off the X Factor and everything like that.
Absolutely.
So it's good to have those guys. One of the cool things, too, that I've noticed when you're watching all the play and all that stuff going on is that you work really hard to bring these guys' unique abilities to life and put their personalities out there. And that includes some custom animations. So what are some of the examples of these custom animations?
Yeah, these are super cool. We didn't want our superstars to just feel great. We want them to look great, too. The first place is quarterback, cover athlete Patrick Mahomes. We went out and captured these guys' signature passing animations. We have coverage for about 6 to 7 of the most popular.
Yeah, but somebody's gonna.
continue
The most
to
of
add
the
to
people that are
these
gonna
throughout
pick
the year.
that team are not gonna know how to use them, so they're just gonna fucking take it for granted and throw the ball up.
Everyone knows Zeke
And I'm
Elliott's
be right
feeding,
there to pick
getting the
that
team
shit
in the
off and
zone.
destroy them.
These
Go ahead, pick the
animations,
Browns. Knock some out.
celebrations, throw styles. It's connect with your favorite players, connect with your superstars on the field.
Well, you saw it. Like, why when we saw the thing with Ezekiel Elliott, somebody who's a Cowboys fan or just likes watching him play, that they can identify with. They start cheering and they like seeing that kind of stuff. I don't like seeing Aaron Rodgers leave his feet and throw the ball 90 yards down the field. But whatever, we don't have to get into that, Khalil Mack.
That's all right.
But you know what? We've talked a lot about the new features. What about player mechanics? Because as a player, what are like some of the tools in my toolbox, so to speak?
Nailed it with the toolbox.
Right, it is. It's kind of what it is.
Yeah, we're always looking at ways to add new mechanics to the game, give our players more control. There's 2 that we want to go over today, and they're both for the quarterback. The first is
Tell
the
your sister
new
to
scramble
do that.
mechanic or pull down mechanic. What this does is give you the ability on a passing play to pull down the passing icons with a button
Yeah,
press.
it's a lot smoother and a lot
Full
faster, even for
access on
slower
spin moves,
quarterbacks.
jukes, ball carrier moves, and then you can
Like,
bring
look at
back
that.
your icons again with the same button press and throw it at any time. Makes any quarterback.
How many times have we
move right,
complained,
bring some
Tristan?
skill.
I
Here
can't
with
get
Ben
out this
Roethlisberger, we're
fucking
looking at the
pocket.
Pump fake mechanic. You can now
Yeah, but
pump
Ben
fake to a
Roethlisberger
specific
shouldn't be
receiver on the
doing
field by double tapping the button. You're gonna see the reticle come up to get guys to bite on it. It can dual purpose
That's why they didn't
mechanic. You
move
can
them,
also
but
use
they
it to
would
pull
use
down
that.
if you feel like you've made a poor decision and you want to cancel the throw. Just quickly double tap it and pull it back down.
So you can, kind of pump fake it to an outside guy and then check it down to a tight end or something like that.
Absolutely. You can even use it on double moves. If you want Juju to run a slant and go, okay, pump fake it on the slant.
Motherfucker, right in the gap.
It just keeps getting better. And you know this, you played in the NFL not too long ago, but the game has changed so much in the number of years since you've been gone. We've seen a lot of college coaches come in and they brought in their offenses, and most recently Cliff Kingsbury down there in Arizona, bringing in his high-powered offense. Kyler Murray, not a prototypical quarterback, he's shorter, but they're going to do a lot of that run-pass option. Are you bringing that into the game?
Oh,
Super
yeah.
excited to announce that we are delivering RPOs.
God, you just food. I'm gonna pause that so y'all can see that. Know what? I know we got. I see it. It was good. Y'all want soda? Y'all can walk the Wawa. I didn't know. I thought we had.
Basically, every time he walks into the box.
Didn't I give you $2? You got no cash?
I mean,
so striding in,
I
Miguel
don't like.
first trip to the plate for him in this
I don't
one,
have
and
a job.
it's a good RBI spot too.
I mean, I have a job now, but I don't.
You gotta get one. Nah, I give you some cash.
I have a job.
You need some cash?
Yeah. I mean.
You don't want the Wawa? Give me.
I don't get
Where's
paid
my
till,
pants at?
So, actually, I got like $14 over there.
Whoa, where's your $14 today, motherfucker?
It's not. Didn't come in. Direct deposit. Apparently that's what I have. I don't know. I don't be paying attention. Did my social. We know we gotta look out for two for twos.
You got another hoodie?
Yeah. 100%.
Remember my chain's back.
What do you want anything?
Nah, I'm good.
Where's my slide?
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
They play baseball in the rain.
Great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that.
Son of a bitch!
But the manager's planting a seed in that
You know,
umpire's mind, trying to expand the strike zone, so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
The right fielder.
So we're in third here with two gone.
Tristan, they got like a raspberry soda. Get me there.
Raspberry soda?
Yeah, like the Fanta. Berry blue.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good air at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you want this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Changes up on it, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
I think he's shown you right there. He was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of
fucked up there.
Alright. Just wanted to get drinks. I've done my job.
Well, there is some weather in the Detroit area as we begin the second, and for more on that, here's Heidi.
Well, Matt, these conditions aren't really ideal for baseball right now, but I am hearing that they're expected to improve as the game progresses. The grounds crew told me between innings that the field's in good shape. They're going to continue to work on keeping it dry, but we should be in for more favorable weather later in the game.
Heidi, thanks, and Nero, I'll send this one to you as an infielder. These are games that can really challenge you.
At times, you have to stay focused, though. For me, a little dampness, a little rain, a little weather coming through might actually do the infield dirt a little good. Some guys like to keep it bone dry. I like it a little wet, ball stays down.
He's really getting the better of it now. It's strike two.
I know he's down the count right now, and it's not looking good, but he's been swinging the bat so well lately. I don't think he minds this one bit.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Swinging a soft liner, and this will be no problem over third, and there's the first down.
Time for a look at the Tigers on D. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Stepping up now, Jorge Alfaro. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. The windup and the 0-1. And no swing, apparently, ball one.
He's going to have to take a deep breath. A little bit ultra
You're
aggressive
welcome.
at the plate right now after fishing at the first pitch. Looking like he was going to commit on that one.
Oh, get the fuck out of here.
To the slider, 87 on the gun there. It's 1-2.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well before time. I'd be looking here.
Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher. Here now the 2-2. It's laid off and the count runs full. Neil Walker waits on deck. 1-0 to the 2-2. 1-2 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 to the going to even up the count at 2-2.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Number 14.
Stepping in, Kristen Stewart. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. No balls and 1 strike. Ball 1. Fly ball to straightaway left. Granderson is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Tigers. Will move to the 3rd with no score. In is Curtis Granderson. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Past history with Jordan Zimmerman. Comes in with 6 hits in 28 tries. He's taken him deep once. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball well outside.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. High in the air down the right field line. Castellanos is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
Batting 8th, the center fielder.
At the plate, Brian Goodwin, as we take a look at the splits between April and May. First pitch coming. Here it is. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. 3rd inning, no score to this point. The 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Stewart will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2.
Batting 9.
Now batting, Jake Arnold.
No change it.
They didn't have your.
And he'll be one to watch out for. This one is very good records in recent games. Oh, now here's a run out to the inning. First and hustling for second. And this is going to rattle up against the out-of-town scoreboard now. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Now batting.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Martin Prado now, as he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Y'all get food?
Huh?
Did y'all grab food?
Oh, we just put our stuff upstairs for now. I don't have to carry. Thank you.
Yep.
You hear me?
Yep.
They know each other.
She said no, it's yours.
Grab them. You could grab. Whatever you want.
She said it's yours.
Yeah, you don't want to answer. Or you can get food, bro.
I'm about to. I'm just getting my food.
One and 0, here it is. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up, you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
And no one can get there as it falls. The throw to the plate, and not in time as the run scores.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You get the first
Now
two out of the inning, the next guy doubles, and then you give up a two-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, and you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your two boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out knock.
Liner towards second, and that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Starlin.
Here's Starlin Castro. Here comes the first pitch. Ball 1.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself at bad counts.
And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Jones will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Marlins forced to settle for 1. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number.
Back now for the Tigers' 3rd turn at bat. And unfortunately for them and their fans, this lineup hasn't really found its stride this season. Entering the day, they ranked near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves. But we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening. So he's optimistic about what's in control, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
Right, thanks, Heidi. 0-1, here's the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Grenier, a native of South Carolina, is currently 3rd in the league amongst catchers in all-star fan balloting.
Yeah, and you don't want to leave it up to a manager's decision. You want to get in based on the fan vote, and he has a chance to do exactly that if he can make a late push as we head towards the Midsummer Classic.
Count even at 2-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball
Batting
in play
ninth.
right now. He
The
took a
center
hat
fielder,
trick with 3 strikeouts
Jacoby.
yesterday, and here's another
Go.
one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Protecting with 2 strikes, 1 out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses 1-2.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. The 2-2 one more time. Gets him looking up around the letters.
Beautiful backdoor slider for the punch out right there,
The
guys.
batter, number one.
Hey, ain't think that was coming.
It looks like a fastball off the plate, then darts back at the corner.
Night, bros.
Last second, locked them up completely with that one.
Josh Harrison stands in. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Harrison, often known as J-Hay around the game. He was taken in the 6th round during the 2000.
Oh, come on.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 1-2. Swing, and I believe this one is going to find the seats as well. It does, so quite a battle here as it remains 1-2. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They still trail 1-0. So here's the cleanup hitter, number 51.
Leading off
He's
for the
0 for
Marlins,
1 thus far.
the right fielder.
Ready to
number
deliver.
51.
Here's the first pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Harrison's got it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Up next for the Marlins.
Opportunity now to look at some of the future plans for this Tigers organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing very well in recent action. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up next will be the big catcher, Jorge Alfaro. First pitch coming. Here it is. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. A ball and a strike. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Into right field. That's a base hit.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first.
Walker.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native, the left-handed bat of Neil Walker. Big curveball swung on and missed. 0-1. Working for the punch out and the offering. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. There's Harrison for 1. On to Cabrera, but it's too late, and they'll just get the 1.
The batter, the left fielder.
So 2 are gone now in the Miami 4th. And standing in now, the Grandy man, Curtis Granderson. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Counts even at 1-1 for Granderson. Chopped toward the second baseman. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Yeah, and with 2 outs, the pitcher was mentally in the dugout already. Now he's got to regroup and find a way to get out of this. Hard not to feel for the guy.
Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. Walker at second. Granderson at first. 2 out in the inning. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Stewart on the move, and they can't run it down. to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me. Digging in now, Nico Goodrum.
Leading up
on top
for
of
the
one. It was a
Tigers,
ground out victim
the
last
shortstop,
time. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike in the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. And the throw by Castro takes care of him for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Miguel. First at bat, so
Tom Brandon.
So far. First delivery to him on the way. Slider bends into the middle of the strike zone, taken for a strike. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Another 0-2 home. Get down the line at first. This will wind up foul. Still 0-2. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. The 0-2 once more is flowing outside for a ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Now Cabrera swings and misses on a good pitch that time as he's rung up for out number 2.
That swing tells me he was really
The right
trying to
fielder,
get a
number
pitch out
9.
ripping down the line.
Nick.
That wasn't a great pitch to do it.
Castellanos.
It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Nick Castellanos now. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he's really found a groove on the mound. It's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fast.
batting,
Now at the
number
plate, number 51. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. This one's outside. Quite a bit off the plate that time. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why.
And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one
up
away.
next for the Marlins. The catcher.
There comes Ron Gardenhire up out of the dugout. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight.
Now,
So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just for the third, and he just didn't have his best stuff in
All
him.
good, Zara.
Here comes the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
Line to the right side. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs.
The first
Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Here's Neil Walker, 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
Candelario is there, 2 down.
Now
so it's first and second with 2 men gone. And standing in now, the Grandy man, Curtis Granderson. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a check swing on the pitch inside, but he definitely broke the plane, and that's the first strike. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A 3-run homer here for Curtis Granderson, number 14 on the season, as this lead swells to 7-0.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump. Giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time as a pitcher. You just have to regroup and get back on that horse.
Now batting, the center fielder, Brian Goodwin.
Stepping in now, Brian Goodwin, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. No hits to this point. Comes set, and the 0-1. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And a check swing here. Appeal down to third, but Matthew Ross says he held up. Ball 1. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. This is swung on and popped up, crossing into foul territory now behind third, and no one will get this one. The 2-2 one more time. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. But it'll come at a cost as 6 cross the plate. 3 of them on this 3-run home run. Halfway home. Back from Comerica Park in Detroit as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up one hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Here now the 2-2. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter, John Hicks.
First offering on its way. In there at the letters 0-1. Line towards center field. Goodwin patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
And plenty of room out there for Granderson, and there are 2 away now. Stepping up to the plate, Grayson Greenier.
Grayson Greiner.
From the stretch. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Tigers leave 1. They're down by a touchdown, 7. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. He said it's been quite a show that they put on at the plate today, and not just in terms of hits and runs. Yes, they have a ton of hits, but they've also only struck out 2 times. That's a rarity in the sport these days, but it also seems to be a winning formula.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Digging in once again, JT Riddle. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a drive out toward left center field. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
I think they're way past due changing their approach to this guy. Whatever they're doing strategy-wise, it's not working. That's his 3rd double of the game, so he's feeling pretty good at this one.
Standing in now, Martin Prado, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 1-0 home. Bounce to first. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
Now batting, third base.
Now at the plate, Brian Anderson, who drove in 2 runs on a double in his last at-bat.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Boy, talking about having a game tonight, that's his third RBI of the game with that base hit, Dero.
Yeah, he must be hungry because that's 3 ribeye steaks for the big boy right there. Just a nice approach all night and able to come through for the team.
In now, Starlin Castro. And he puts it on the ground. One there. Throw to Cabrera for an inning-ending double play. Marlins get one here on a couple of hits. Jacoby Jones the next to hit.
Leading up
Start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hole, 0-2.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
Still 1-2. And he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Right fielder has a beat on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting.
Digging in, Nico Goodrum. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Too high, 1-0.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2.
Hey, that's another nice 2-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Back here now at Comerica Park in Detroit. This one is pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Daniel Morris enters now in a mouth-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Digging in and looking for more. Number 51. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Line towards center field. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. With that, the Marlins get a good start to the inning with their leadoff man aboard.
The batter.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Now a snap throw to first, and the runner back easily. Into the box, Jorge Alfaro, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. And he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Now at the plate,
Up
Neil
next for the
Walker.
Marlins,
He got under one and
the first
popped out
baseman,
his last time up.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying
Walker.
to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Walker waits on the 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitch.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Runner at first here, one man out. Hit hard on the ground at first.
Ah, come on.
On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. We'll see Miguel Cabrera leading off when we get back.
Leading off for the Tigers,
Miguel Cabrera,
the first baseman,
try and get something started in the home half of the seventh.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base
the right
runners
fielder,
and
number
hopefully
9,
a long ball to get them back into this one.
First pitch on its way. And, look inside, but that's ruled a strike. Nothing in one. One out, nobody on. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Clears this one over toward first. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The batter, the third baseman,
Here in the Detroit
Jamer
for the seventh. And into bat next,
Candelario.
it'll be Jamer Candelario. And they start him out away with a called strike. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he'll coast into second here with a two-out double. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around it is there if they want to go that route.
And nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning is over. So striding forward now, Chris Granderson. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Castellanos moves over. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brian Goodwin. No hits for him yet in the game, despite his team's offensive onslaught. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
And we're going to have a quick stoppage here as a beach ball has made its way into right field. Bases are empty, one man out. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
Kobe.
Over 2 for him at this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pops this one up. And that'll get down for a base hit. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, man.
The
He's been
batter,
throwing
number
it by guys
1,
the entire game,
second
but
baseman,
that leads to some high
Chuck
pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1 left for Detroit. They're on the... So to the plate, the Marlins DH, Martin Prado. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see it this day. Too many relievers going multiple innings. But guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
2-0 now. Now the 2-0. Slap hard the opposite way. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. He'll get it into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Settling in now, Miguel Cabrera. Who could really use a nod here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
The right fielder, number
So
9.
coming to the plate, Nicholas Castellanos. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Goodrum takes his lead at third with one away. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time. At the plate, Jeimer Candelario. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Candelario.
They just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 home. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. The 1-1. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. In to score, the runner from third. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
He was on cruise control the entire game.
Now
he gets brought back to reality here. An RBI double gets them on the...
Now the Marlins skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll depart as he couldn't quite get that final out, but he will leave with the lead after a strong 8 2/3. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Last breath for the Tigers. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Hey guys, I understand it right there. The third base coach has got to hold them up. They're down by a lot of runs right now. No reason to risk getting a guy thrown out at home in this situation.
Fouled away. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Nope. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Anderson, a right-hander going 6'5". This is his first year at the big league level. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
8-1 is the final tonight. The Fish led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Caleb Smith earns his 5th winner of the year as he finished just 1 out shy
is the final
of 9
score
complete
tonight.
innings.
First,
so that
for
just
the
about does
victorious
it for
Miami
Mark DeRosa,
Marlins.
Dan Plesac,
8 runs
Heidi
on
Watney,
14
and our
hits.
entire crew.
No
I'm Matt
errors. They left
Vasgersian. You've been
7
watching
on base.
MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to
Time of the ball game,
theShowNation.com.
3 hours and 13.
Inside the Show with your host, Justin Allegri.
Good Thursday morning to you, Show Nation. Let's jump right into Wednesday's baseball action. Starting off in the National League East, the Miami Marlins picked up 14 hits in total as they took down the Tigers. Totaled 13 hits as a team as they bested the Cubs.